Airman Cave Archives! Knowing and doing are two different things.
Look at how sharp that is. Boy, that son of a gun, it's just, you could shave with it. Look at that. Super sharp. Now then, let's decide. Maybe there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush. Just the corner.
Hey, welcome back to Airman Cave Archives. Alright, so tonight I thought we'd talk about a couple paintings. First off, we've got the Keith Richards with the skull ring. So my dad, whenever he passed away, he had started working on this and actually did the black part and then the gray shading, and he started with doing the sketching for the actual picture itself with Keith. So it looks like he had signed that back in 2008. Well, whenever he passed away, I saw it and I noticed that it was incomplete, and I thought, you know what? How cool would it be to finish it up for him and then just have that as a shared moment for him and I to be able to do a painting together after he had passed. So I went back and I found the picture with the actual canvas, and so that's what he had done it off of. And I went ahead and added the rest of the shading and everything and did the color work and everything, and I think it turned out all right. But it was great to be able to do that and finish up something that he had started on. And so then I signed it in 2013, and then that way it was 5 years in the making of a painting, but it was kind of cool to be able to do that for him and finish it up. All right, now to keep in line with my dad, I thought we'd take a look at another painting that he had done. So now I don't know what my dad actually called this painting. I call it the sad kid on the stairs wearing Chucks. But I had gone to help him move some stuff around in a storage unit, and whenever we were going through some of the old records, I actually noticed inside one of the jacket sleeves there was this painting that he had done, and I was like, holy crap, Dad, what is this? And he said, oh, it's just something I did back in the day. I may have won an award or something for it. And I was like, what? Do you mind if I take it? And he's like, yeah, that's cool, dude. So fast forward many years, finally got it framed out and everything, and I love it not just because of the composition of the picture, but because I love Chuck Taylors, as you'll see in another episode or already have seen. But it's just this sad kid sitting on the stairs with his Chuck Taylors on. But I'm so glad to be able to have it in my possession and be able to pass that down through the generations as well. Now, I'm a huge fan of history and different things that different people do to persevere throughout time, and examples of valor and whatnot. And this is Airman First Class William Pitzenbarger. Now, I know there's a lot of different things whenever Medal of Honor winners do stuff and you hear the story, but this guy is so awesome. He was a pararescueman and went out to basically save some folks that had gotten under fire during the Vietnam time frame. And they lowered him down, and he saw the situation, and he figured, okay, well, I'm going to help him do my job and see what I can do to get these guys propped up and out of here. And then the position started getting under fire. And so, knowing full well, after they had taken a couple litters up in the helicopter to save folks, that basically these guys that were on the ground wouldn't be able to survive without his support and his help, he went ahead, took one more person up, and stayed there with them throughout the night to be able to try and help out the guys that he could. And throughout the course of the evening, he eventually did succumb to the fire from the enemy. But just the length that he went to try and help out his fellow service members, and eventually was able to get the Medal of Honor as well. Now, I appreciate you guys stopping by and seeing these three paintings. And now that you know, take a look around your house, maybe at a garage sale or something along those lines, and see something that piques your interest that you may not have thought about earlier. And time. And thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Airman Cave Archives! Knowing and doing are two different things.